I got this whacked out, cracked out hyper offense team from the boy Phantom Mystics, and oh my god. It's got some friends on it, man. We got the return of Swords Dance, Custap, Endure, Eggy, Alola. We got Lucario we haven't used yet. We've got the Demon Screamtail. Y'all ready for this, mon? I need at least one sweep with it. Just one. That's all I'm asking. Just one. Just give me one. And of course, new drop Hitmonlee. We talk about it on terrain, but hey, SD with CC to get your Unburden. What's wrong with that? Same exact deal. Now, of course, y'all been enjoying the content as of late. Make sure that you do subscribe. If you're not already subscribed, I'm on my way to that 10K by the end of the year. Come join the movement, fam. You get the daily uploads. You get PS Lives, tour coverage, analytical content. It's all here. Something for everyone to find some enjoyment in. I'm going to taunt this bozo first. Even if they're, like, set rocks there, I'm going to keep it a stack. I don't care. Like, I truly do not care. And thank God for me, my opponent not switching hard Avalugg, taking this sequence a little suboptimally. Because now I get to throw off an Endeavor. Maybe they tear a Ghost here. In which case, a little sad. But they don't. And so I get to Endeavor, self-KO to the helmet as well. You love to see it. Now here, I could go Toxtricity, I could Boom Burst and get my speed. Not my speed, god no. I can get my, other thing, my special attack boost. I've got a couple months I can go to. I think we'll go Toxtricity, though. I don't even know if I want to go for Boom Burst yet, though. Okay, I'm faster than most of his team, actually. Let's just do it. Toxtricity outspeed like this man's entire team. Let's just get it in now. If they go Avalugg, I can let them spin. That's pretty okay. Getting chip on Avalugg is absolutely massive. They go Meloetta. Now this could be... I do have Screamtail. That will tank a hit. If I need to set up a Screamer, I can always do that. I mean, I feel like I should be keeping Toxtricity around. I'm just looking at their team, man. Do you know what? I'm gonna Terra Normal. I'm gonna Boom Burst again, because I think I could just force this game. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Thank you. So we get rid of the Pirouette. I think this one just wins. Outspeed their entire team. Oh god, man. Relic Song still being allowed is so annoying. It's not a high chance, but it's enough of a chance to where I'm scared. I'm gonna Boom Burst you too. Actually, I'm gonna Overdrive, because I know it'll still take down the Sturdy. It would KO if they didn't have Sturdy or something. I just wanted to make sure, if this was Terra Normal or something, not normal, Terra Ghost or something, that we covered all our bases. Now here I've got a couple things I can do. One, I could just pick this off. Two, I could go really greedy and go for the Screamtail sweep. I believe I will just be going for game, though. Or not for game, just going for the Lee line. Take my knock. Just get rid of the Avalugg. Make sure that we keep our rocks as well. Maybe if that recovers up, it could be a little bit of an annoyance. I don't think it would be, but you never know. I'm gonna knock you as well. Ah, nice lefties. You don't need those. As I set up a T-Spike. Hey. Hey, man. That's not cool. I'm gonna Swords Dance here, though. Very, very freely. Ah, very free Swords Dance. Look at that. Incredibly free. Now I go Lucario. Very free Swords Dance. Incredibly free. Surely one of them will win, right? Like, they can't all lose to the Dragalge. Yeah. We go Appleton here. I'm gonna punch this in the mouth. You're not Terra Poison. Get on about. You're Terra Steel, just like the rest of them. Gonna get rid of you. For a second, I thought I had a vision where that lived, and I was very, very concerned. But looks like Lucario should be able to pick the rest of his dude's team off. There's just no chance your choice, Scarf. I don't believe in that. Do I need to E-Speed? Be honest with me. You are at home. Be honest with me. Do I need to E-Speed this? Is this gonna live? Why am I calcing this? There's surely no chance, right? I'm +2. I don't even kill with E-Speed, man. I'm just going for CC. I'm gonna, yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna assume this is not the singular Scarf Clawitzer still getting used. And even if they were, I would have gone Executor in the next turn, and we would have been chilling. So, little Lucario, putting in a nice little sweep at the very end. We did exactly what we needed to set it up for success. Got rid of their Sandy Conda. Got rid of their Avalugg, even just in case there was some Terra Ghost going on. Or even Terra Poison would have been just as annoying. Probably even more, though, because I couldn't crunch it for super effective chip. So, pretty cool. I'm going to pause this while we get another battle, because it took a while to find the first one. So, we'll be right back. Alright, we actually got another battle pretty quickly, and unfortunately, we're facing Cringe, so that's annoying. Where's the this? Yo, though, look at Screamtail this game. Oh my god, it's really funny because Phantom passed me an edited version of this team. I didn't look at the entire paste, I just saw what he said about the Screamtail, and he's like, I changed the TERA because I was tired of losing to Toxic. TERA Poison goes kind of stupid this game. I do have to get my bulk ups, but it looks really good. The annoying part's gonna be T-Wave, because it makes me slower than this guy, but I feel like I'm in a good spot. I'm gonna lead with my Lycanroc. This might actually be Rocks, but I think it's Scarf. They have a Colossal. Like, surely it's Scarf, right? The annoying thing's gonna be, if anything, this Golurk. As I go for, not Rocks, I go for EQ immediately, which is fine with me. Unfortunate that I don't have, like, the freest of free mons to go to here or anything. Like, I don't have a, ground immunity, but I have an Exeggutor. So I can go to that in SD. Yo, and then Terra Ground? Let's do it. I may as well. Terra Ground so that this can't hit me with the, the move. You know that move. I'm a little bit worried, though. Is this gonna go for foul play instead and one-shot me? That wouldn't be ideal. That wouldn't be particularly ideal at all. Huh. Nah, there's no shot you went Umbreon, bro. There's just no way. Nobody goes Umbreon there. You're cheating. What is this? You hacked? You hacked into my system? You saw that I was gonna go for Swords Dance? You went to the Umbreon? I mean, what is that? Nah, and then they Toxic, though? This guy is actually trolling. He's actually just hacking. Wow, that's crazy. I didn't think the hackers were allowed on the PS ladder. Oh, don't SD there. That's bad. Nah, but like, what is my play otherwise, though? Nah, but I don't think those plays made any sense. I think you go Keys always. I guess Umbreon's fine. It's just you see HO. Is Umbreon the normal response? I think the Toxic's the weirdest play there because I've got the Dexterity. And even Lucario. Both of these could come in very easily on Umbreon. Like, why are we Toxicing? Should be going for foul play there. But I made a mistake by not just going Luke, which is always safe. But that Toxic just feels so random. I want a SD, but like, surely they just Rapid Spin? I guess I could Calc CC. That's probably the better play here. See how much I do to Colossal. Yeah, unfortunately, physically defensive is taking that. I do one-shot, though. That'll be interesting. I'm just gonna go into this. And they do have Will-O-Wisp, so I was right to switch. Oh, let's go for our bulk up. Unfortunately, we did get poisoned. Yeah, and they, do that immediately, which is unfortunate. I'm just gonna go for Chip, if I can get it. We probably lose this game because of them Toxicing me. I still don't understand that play. I don't think any amount of trying to think through Toxic from their Umbreon there will ever make me understand why they went for that. I think we just have to acknowledge that it was a play that happened. And now I'm gonna go Toxtricity here. Now the unfortunate thing, right, is I can't hit Golurk with this mon because I don't have Snarl. I don't know how I win, though, now. I think Screamtail was my way of winning this game at any point, and now like, what do I do? What is winning me this? Because the Eggy set's not gonna beat Umbreon? And they have countermeasures to Toxtricity, like, out the ass. I mean, they've got this, which if I go... And Shift Gearing's kind of tough this game. I mean, there's just not much reason to, because I'm wasting a turn that I could attack. They got Golurk, which is a wall. They got Umbreon, which is at least a check. They got Keys, which... kind of a check. Foul play does, like, damage. And even Colossal's a check. This mod is terrible, this matchup. This is one of the worst angles I've ever seen. Actually, no. I think Lucario could maybe do something, but it's even then, it's like they have Scarf gone, which I need more chip on before E-Speed kills. I do want to see what that calc looks like though, because it might not be the worst. Yeah, so you can see I would need rocks to even put it in range, and yeah, they got a spin. And this guy's taking a while, so I'm gonna pause while we wait, because I don't have much to say. Alright, we are back. Opponent did go into this mon. Also, yeah, the reason too why that Toxic was bad, I actually have a real reason I could say, is because since Luke was always a very, very free switching, Luke SD's up, what's their counterplay? It was like, I didn't even calc the TERA normal, by the way, one-shots flying on with that. But yeah, they have no counterplay to Luke coming in there. CC is just free, I could SD up. And if you go this, I mean, you could switch around, I guess, with Poros, but it gives me way too much agency in the game, and I don't think you ever bother letting me have that. I mean, I guess I go Lucario and I TERA normal. I don't have a play, right? I don't have a play other than this. They're probably just gonna go hard Klefki and T-Wave me. That's what I would do. Or go hard Poros. God, that... I'm gonna raw CC. Alright. I mean, they just stay in. Like, I go Lucario and they EQ me, man. That's tough. They weren't even banded. That's tough. Though I will say, man, if I had gotten the play right, and yeah, why did CC? Because if I'm going Luke, obviously, there's something going on. There's something going on. There's something far more sinister. So, I wanted to see if they'd be worried about TERA normal, but no, they had no lock and no move, which makes me wonder what the goal set even was. Because they could have been like Trick, Klutz, AV or something, I guess, but I don't think they would be. I think the Cole probably was the rocker. I don't know. I don't know what the goal is, because it doesn't get rock polish anymore, so you can't even go for that. Very strange game. Obviously, the biggest misplay was just not going Lucario, but I think Luke should... Not Luke. I think Screamtail should have been a fine play most of the time. Just unfortunate that my opponent didn't respect it more. This team has a lot of threats. Does this mon win? Kind of. Sometimes. I'm gonna lead Lycanroc again. I'm gonna taunt this turn 1. I mean, there's just no reason not to. If they dynamic punch me, then that's gonna be very unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, I kind of have a third eye for this kind of thing. Yeah, so my opponent also gets the self-hit. Yo, so Phantom, why'd we pass a team that can't touch Golurk? What is this? I already knew it was gonna be Dynamic Punch, but like, this is just insulting. We do get rid of the lefties. I'm gonna just stand. Bro, come on. Like, what it... This dude's really gonna get every self-hit in a row. Like, come on. I need to actually not... I've lost 2 mods because I just hit myself. I needed to deny rocks anyway. I think it's always better. Maybe rocking up turn 1 would have been fine too. Rocking up turn 1 actually was probably just better. Because if I'm gonna predict them to be dynamic punch and go for it, just set the damn rocks, man. Go for taunt the next turn and see if you can get lucky. Oh, God, this matchup's ass. Oh my God, I can't believe I got past the team that loses to Golurk so badly. That's crazy. The grief is crazy. So they go Imbor? No, this is where I wish I was still TERA Water. Oh, God. I want to keep this. I might need E-Speed. Eggy could low-key do something. Maybe Dextricity's not too bad here. The question's mostly, like, is this Jolly CB or is it, like, Scarf? This set's failed to do anything so far as well, which is a little unfortunate. I don't know if he needs screens with it. I like keeping this. I think E-Speed is really valuable to keep these guys in check, and even to keep this in check. I just kind of like this as well. I'm gonna go to it. We're just gonna sack it. I don't know. I don't think I'm, like, actually doing much with it. And they go for Flame Charge. Alright. Well, we didn't get burned. Look at that! It worked! Let's go! Not Flare Blitz. Flame Charge Ember, though. Very, very scary. I'm glad they weren't Sucker Punch as well. Wouldn't make too much sense to be Speed Boost into Sucker Punch, but you never know. So Scrafty comes out here. Am I worried about this ever? I don't think I am. So we're gonna outspeed him, get some... Ooh! Yo, that's some damage. And I harvested my Custap again, so I get to just throw off another Dragon Hammer. That's insane. And do they TERA? No! Look, yo, Eggy Alola. Oh my lord. I'm gonna Endure once again. Yeah, always Endure here. Try to get the Custap. They're gonna overdrive me. Are they gonna get the third spray? They do. And I got another. And I eat it again. And I got it back. Let's go. Oh my god, this is such an insane series. And they Relic Song, of course. Oh, lefties is scary. I don't like that. I don't like lefties. I guess this? And Boom Burst? I really don't like seeing lefties out of this. Oh my god, stop. Okay, good. That's fine. I just needed to do enough damage to where this wouldn't be able to live. Nah, there's no shot though you're Psychic. What? So, I think on Meloetta, if you do Relic Song, I think it's a little better to dedicate to the physical aspect of it. Psychic's a little, just kind of eh. Doesn't do a ton for you. I will TERA normal here, just for more chip on Tatsu. And we don't KO them. They Hydro Pump. We actually live. And then they forfeit. Yo, this game is hilarious. That was actually... I think that's the pinnacle you're gonna get this video. That's... It can't get much better. The only way this video gets better at this point is if we do end up sweeping with Screamtail. But that was a masterclass Eggy Alola performance. Getting every single turn the Custap. Now, obviously my opponent made a terrible, terrible, terrible play by setting up with Scrafty. That was a very bad misplay. And I guess their TERA wasn't Steel. I think if you had TERA Steel there, you might have still been okay. Like, I'm gonna be honest, the better play for me that turn was always TERA Grounding with my Eggy and going for EQ. I should have done that. I don't know why I didn't. I think I just disrespected my opponent a little too much, because that could have been a misplay. I wouldn't have let me capitalize fully. Because even then, you would have even seen me do more damage with EQ. It's literally stronger than Dragon Hammer. But them going for DD instead of attacking, that was probably a bit of a misplay. Like, DD doesn't do you anything. I guess it plays off to my Custap not activating enough. But it's just... It's already unlikely that the Scrafty's gonna win when there's the Screamtail there to keep it contained. Yes, I'm not Encore, but I don't have to be. Robin, your Elo. Alright, how high Elo are we? 1246? Yeah, that's high enough to rob me in my Elo. I'm gonna lead Lycan again. This is Scarf. They stole my set. Oh my god, I'm just so good. Oh my god, though. I'm just so... You ready to see this Colossal come out and take this Endeavor? Yo. Oh my god. I'm just so good. You think you can fool me? You noob? This isn't how this is supposed to work. Yeah, so... We're gonna taunt you. I'm gonna get my rocks back here. I'm gonna taunt you because I'm faster. Actually, let me endeavor you because I'm faster. Why the hell would I taunt there? They go Legion, that's fine. They're gonna take some chip here. That is a good pivot there. Taunt would have been okay as well, but we get some chip on Legion. I still have to care about this thing being Wish Pass, this being, Revival Blessing. But, wow, that Endeavor turn 1 felt good. Because, yeah, I mean, you're gonna lead Basket Legion, it's giving us your Scarf. That's the only way that lead makes too much sense. As they bring back out Raj. Do I want to just go to this in SD? No, that's a horrendous play. Genuinely wins me nothing. Luke is, you know what sucks is Lucario is just never breaking past Legion. I don't think I can go to this. I could go Toxtricity, maybe. I'm gonna shift gear with Toxtricity here. I feel like this is a misplay. Nah. This is a good play. This is the right play. I think you're gonna protect here, always. Just Overdrive, man. Like, isn't Overdrive just better? Overdrive is just better to go for here. If they go Palm Out, it's whatever. The Mom can't really do damage back. Well, that's a lie. It's Palm Out. It's strong. But I think Overdriving's better than going too quickly in on the other move. This is also definitely Volt Absorb. I think it has to be. I guess you could go no Volt Immunity, but I'm gonna say it's Volt Absorb. Ah, they do protect. So now we shift gear. Aha! Boom burst that. No Revival Blessing. Beautiful. So that's the thing I was most scared of with this guy's team. The potential for Revival Blessing stuff. And we do get a Sludge Bomb off and kill that with the Poison Chip. Beautiful. So they're going to go into Raj here and just protect and get back their HP. But that's fine. They could even go Coal technically, but I don't think it's that good. I mean, Coal's fine, I guess, but I think they're going to go Copper. They probably think Copper Raj is needed. So they go Vile Plume instead. I will be getting rid of you. This Mon does not need to be here. Get out of here. Yeah. Robin, your Elo, what do you mean? What do you mean, man? So that was a very funny game. Very scary because, yeah, they're just Mons that can limit what I wanted to do. But we came out on top. I'm going to lead Lycanroc once again because I am a filthy hyper offense user and I know nothing other than lead Lycanroc, eat hot, chip, and lie. So we're going to taunt this. He's going to try to set up rocks. That's just about as scary. So we're going to get my rocks here as they try to Iron Press. Now I will endeavor you down to 1%. And this is good because this Mon was kind of standing in the way of Screamtail. I really wish, by the way, that I had a pivot here. Because, like, just the normal Mon player in me says, ah, yes, I need to pivot on the Duraludon with a Volt Switch here. I'm just going to go Lucario, I guess. I'm going to CC. There's not a single good CC switch in. So, we'll do that. So we get rid of Duraludon. We might also have prevented rocks. We maybe didn't because Flagon could be Scarf with them. As they go into Raptor. A Starno Raptor. I really want to keep Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee has done nothing. And this is Jet that it just beats my Hitmonlee. But, like, you see the potential. I think this actually does a lot this game. I think this does a lot this game. Do I one-shot this? Hold on. Maybe I just TERA here. I don't feel like I'm gonna one-shot, though. E-Speed does... I mean, I make it die to recoil. That doesn't seem worth it, though. Everything on my team looks good. I think we for sure keep Screamtail. I also think we for sure keep Eggy because I want to have that for the... What's it called? For the ground resist. This is tough. I don't want a TERA, I don't think. TERA Poison, this isn't that useful. Ground here is very unuseful. Normal just means I could win harder. Actually, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth tearing. I was gonna say, too, we could get a crit. But it's worth it to TERA there and make it self-KO to recoil. Because otherwise, it's still kind of hard to revenge kill. So, I think that's okay. I don't mind me having to do that there. Is it still playing? It is. It's just very quiet right now. Or maybe I accidentally muted this for myself, huh? I think it's just quiet. Okay. Let's see. I think Eggy here is good. I hate that they went to this. I really do. There's no way you Draco. You're a bitch. No! I got goobed! Or did I? 498. That is indeed faster than this. Alright. Let's see. Can I crush their skull now with my, Toxtricity? You live? Bro, what is that? Also, I don't know why I overdrive there. Why'd that live, though, dude? Toxtricity, man. So this is why I would have rather had TERA, I guess, still. I will boom burst this. So Gallade dies, but Tatsugiri lives. Okay. Sure. No, that's fine. That's normal. Yeah, that's so funny. I died to the jet. Oh, they're life orb. Yo, that's not good. Screamtail, go. That's not good that this is life orb. I might have lost. Oh no. I definitely threw this game by tossing that mon away like that. They go for Raging Bull. I'm gonna bulk up again. I'm gonna start drain punching. Screamtail, please. Get out of range. Get out of range, Screamtail. Maybe they'll go hard Flygon and give me a huge hit on it. Please do that. Go hard Flygon here for no reason. Come on. I know you want to. I know you really want to go Flygon here. It makes no sense. Go into it. Even better. They went for Aqua Jet. Oh, and we healed like nothing. Oh, that's so nice. Look at that. Nice 16. No! This is so dumb. Alright, forget that Earthquake's a good move to use here. Lock into something else. Oh, I'm faster? Oh, God. Oh, they're Dragon Dancing? Yeah, this is over for me. I have lost. Hold on, wait a minute. Got a crit? Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm not Sash Hitmonlee, no. What's the point of doing that? TERA Fire, just so I know you're TERA for future games. Tisk tisk. So, this Screamtail continues to do nothing for me. Oh my god. So, I think you really need to get weakness policy activated, and just some of these games, it's never getting activated. Oh my god. So, they have an Espeon. I don't necessarily know how much I care about setting my Stealth Rock this game anyway. Rabia? Maybe. Who knows? What elo are you at? 1300? Nope, not me. I don't know who this is. Sorry. Don't know who you are. Who's this Rabia you speak of? That's not me. I wonder what the no response makes them think. If I just go, do they think it's not me? Alright, they lead off in Diancie. I will go for Taunt here. I don't particularly care. I mean, the way I see it is if they go Espeon, okay. I'm just gonna throw off some Accelerox. I can still get off an Endeavor. Like, we're fine. I can even just go for Rocks here. But, I could deny theirs, then sure. I still don't even know what this thing's gonna do. This could be Meteor Beam, bro. I could get sent packing by this. Yes, they go Espeon like I thought they would. But it really doesn't matter. Now, if this thing tricks me here, it's a little more annoying. But I'll take my chip. This Psychic. He's probably Specs. I'll go to you. Yeah, that's Specs as hell. Jesus Christ. Go for my bulk up. Let's see. Let's see what this set can do. Screamtail, can you do it? And if they go hard Espeon on me, I will be switching out into the Lycanroc and sacking it. Sacking it to the inevitable trick. But we'll see. Also, I think on that Poros game, maybe I just needed to go for more boosts. A Mist Diamond Storm. Ooh la la. I like that. Come on. Come on, Scream. God, these stats are so bad, bro. What am I supposed to do with these? It's okay. I need more boosts. Give me more. Nah, but you see, it's actually so good here, because I Calm Mind again, and then I stored power. If they trick me as Specs, I'm just stronger. You've only made me more powerful. Are you fucking with me, dude? So we Diamond Storm the first turn, and then Encore. What kind of play is that? What kind of backwards-ass logic is that? Well, now we know it's Encore DNC, so I will not be trying to set up a Screamtail this game. Because once again, this mon is not good. I feel like I've been a day one Screamtail hater, and, you know, games like this just solidify that I'm right. Also, why can't we be TERA? Give me TERA Dark Hitmonlee, please. What is this doo-doo ass TERA Fire? It does nothing! It literally, it actually hurts me to be TERA Fire. This is so bad. This matchup is shit, but I can win it with Toxtricity, right? Like, I don't need too much. Yeah, no, wait, I thought Toxtricity was slower than Scarf Amiga. No, I'm actually just faster. And going to this doesn't do me anything. I mean, I could go this at a double. But what double do I even have? Why are we passing me teams that can't break the Yancy? Please, learn from your mistakes. Build better, Phantom. Build better teams. I'm gonna E-speed here. I'm gonna go hard Gligar, but there's not really a ton that I have for that. I mean, I have to E-speed. I need to get rid of the Espeon if I can. Because it does speed check a lot of the team. And so get rid of it if I can. The game is okay, good. The game is probably going to be one through Toxtricity. If just looking at their team, I think that's my only way. And even then, there's double priority here that's going to make doing so very difficult, given I can't really outspeed them. They go into Poros immediately as well, which is not what I want to see. I'm going to go Screamtail because this Mon is not winning me anything. I mean, we already know. With Encore Diancie, I can't win with Screamtail. It's not happening. I'm just still so confused by them going for Diamond Storm and then Encore. Like, why not Encore immediately? Very funny play. I mean, it worked, but, like, there's not much point to it. So Screamtail here, I think it's the most expendable. It also at least lets me switch around this. From there, we can maybe pivot into another guy. As it's Trailblaze Water Porous, of course it is. Why not? So I think Trailblaze on this one is actively kind of bad, because you're just better off with Jet. Trailblaze means you don't actually outspeed things sometimes. You outspeed everything with Aqua Jet, unless you get E-speeded, and thankfully this one has enough bulk to where E-speed isn't really the greatest of your concerns. Now, it may not matter that he's Trailblazing, that might be good enough. You know, he might be able to beat me down with Trailblazes anyway. As he goes for Wave Crash immediately. The fact that Terra Water Wave Crash, by the way, just raw 2-shots is so funny. As he goes for another one of these. Yeah, I mean, this is just over, I think. Actually, Eggy should live one hit. Just one. I just need you to live one CC here. Force this thing out. I can deal with it later, man. I could try to deal with it later, man. It's great, too. I mean, technically, I could try Terra Grounding versus this, but Custat Berry won't let me outspeed this thing's priority. So, kind of unfortunate. As they go for Stone Edge. Okay, so they just don't have coverage for Eggy or what? Are they 4 attacks? Okay. I mean, I get rid of that. What? What happened there? I guess he either didn't have bulk up or he's 4 attacks, Trailblaze Water Porous, which makes a little more sense then. You're just trying to have a lot of moves that hurt. Okay. I think you still want Jet, but sure. So here I will endure. I will endure through my problems. Live the hit. And then throw off a Dragon Hammer. Yes! He didn't suspect the damn thing! Let's go! Also, I think now I have to go Toxtricity is the problem. I could have gone Luke. But I think we go into this here. Part of me wants to say I have to Boom Burst immediately. But yeah, okay. So this is the right play. If they go Lucario, they can't Terrastalize. The problem is I'm not too convinced that me going for Terra Normal Boom Burst even matters. Let's Toxtricity. Are you shift gear? Sure. Boom Burst actually might one-shot Lucario, which is kind of crazy. Oh, if I Terra normal, I do one-shot Lucario. That's pretty insane. Unfortunately, I went Diancie first. I also do no sort of damage. Dude, this is so sad. It's gonna come down to, like, speed tie stuff. This Hitmonlee is legitimately worthless, though. Like, I mean that. This Hitmonlee is actually just awful. It hasn't done anything. And I think part of it is there's no... What am I setting up on? This isn't gonna one-shot. This is full physically defensive, and yet for some reason it's... Never mind. I was gonna say it's a full physically defensive, and for some reason still lives all my attacks, but no. So, the way we win this game is I have to knock the Gligar, get whatever chip I can, and then win a speed tie with Lucario. And that's assuming I get rid of the Gligar. You know, if I was Ice Punch on this, which sounds actually kind of good in a lot of the mons, there'd be a shot at a win. It'd be a very outside shot, but there would be a shot. I'll Blaze Kick you. Yeah. I mean, I can't really do much about this. It's just running into these weird stacks of defensive ones that don't really do a lot together. This guy's team is just brokens. That's funny. But yeah, I don't know. I look at this, and I just feel like, at the end of the day, there's a bit of an over-reliance we've noticed on Toxtricity to do something. And that can be really hard. Because Toxtricity has also got the same fragility issues. I mean, you saw, even just trying to set up versus Amigo, bro, I took so much chip. And unfortunately, this has been an issue always with Shift Gear Tox. You don't actually do much damage before you get the boost. Like, it's kind of weak. Now, if you're Terra normal boom bursting something, you've still got some room. How's this guy trying to turn timer off? Maybe because he didn't want to goob me? I don't know. So unfortunately, he leads off with the booster energy Iron Thorns, which probably means I'm getting taunted here. So I'm gonna go Eggy, and I'm just gonna seed the fact that he gets hazards here. Like, yeah, I can't really do anything to stop that, but I probably should have switched immediately. But it's kind of hard to say that that was going to be the set, right? Like, we look at this man's team. Nothing really screams to me, you know, booster energy Iron Thorn. So I'm going to endure here. Live that Ice Beam with utter ease and then throw off a Dragon Hammer. I will not one-shot you, but I will get good chip on you. And that's really all that I need. Now, the true Chad play is the SD here. Swords Dance up and then smoke him? There's no way, right? Yeah, I'm about to say, there's no way that's how this works. Get on about. This is not a priority move, friend. It's just a buff in the priority bracket. So we get rid of this arena. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Palmok comes out. I will endure again. Endure past all my problems. Harvest a Custap. Unfortunately, I'm still slower, but I'll still stay in. Why not? I mean, it's not like I could switch, but we forced him to take more Life Orb recoil. So now, I could go into Lycan and get rocks, which I think is... No, I don't want to do that, because I just get mocked. Hey, this Palmot's a threat. Also, once again, why am I facing so many damn ghost types? The Chandelure is going to keep me trapped. I'm locked in the vortex. I also can never set up with Hitmonlee. This mod is so bad. I think on terrain, at least, it's probably a lot better. Because with terrain Hitmonlee, you don't have to care about getting that speed boost. You throw that mon out there, you immediately have a speed boost. So that probably fixes a lot of the issues we're running into. But yeah, the reason I don't want to go Screamtail is because Shandy's probably going to be what they immediately bring out. And I'm going to get tricked. I mean, I'm going to go Luke. I'm not convinced any of these mons come out here and actually, like, help me that much. I'm going to go Toxtricity. But know that I'm doing this mostly because I don't have much else that looks okay. I mean, okay, so one, I should shift gear here. The problem is if they stay in and just attack, I have to go for an attack here. Because if I get CC'd or double shocked, even if I live, I'm gonna get smacked by Mach the next turn, so it's better to go for damage instead of shift gear, just trying to, you know, then say, okay, well, I'd outspeed, you know, any of these. It's just not worth it. There's a shot the Screamtail could do something if I get Chip on Shandy. And I do get a poison too, which is potentially useful. I'm gonna be outsped here. Is this worth keeping around? I mean, it's better than... I guess it's better to preserve that. So they Shadow Ball me. Which I guess is free setup for Lucario, isn't it? In theory. I mean, we have to hope. Yeah, and they stayed in, so they're fire moving here. That's unfortunate. Never mind, they're not. Wait a minute. And no Flame Body. Oh my god, though, they were Colbur. Dude. They were Colbur. I thought there was a... I knew there was a risk. This dies to E-Speed, but he could TERA Steel. I don't think he one-shot me. I'm CCing. Yes! Okay, good. I mean, 2 E-Speeds would have killed that anyway. But... let him... I may as well let him know. And so then I out-priority. Nice! This team was scary. The Colbur Chandelure is probably CM then. Okay. Wow. I like the dude's team. It's a cool idea. I'm not sure that Serena HO is like my favorite idea. I think it's my only gripe. It's an offense. You can tell. I feel like what I would normally end up doing with a build like this is this would be something like Caporaja or Registeel instead. Just, you know, your standard specially defensive set. This would be like maybe a bulkier Serena, not necessarily fully physically defensive, but maybe like max HP type stuff, and then do these. Because I think the lead HO type Iron Thorns, it works fine with the team, because it is just offense at the end of the day. I just think you maybe want a little bit more out of the slot. So, I don't know. I'm also just kind of on record not being a big fan of this team. Not team, this set. So there's that. But I hope you all enjoyed. The team was fun. The problem we just ran into was there would be certain stackings of defensive mons that felt really hard to get through, which is kind of a ladder moment. Okay, also Phantom, a little word of advice. When we build, lead, Lycanroc, HO, we still throw the hasty nature, just to make sure, make sure that sash goes down. But no, there would be some weird ladder sets that just... It's kind of hard to deal with everything. Especially at a gen where there's TERA. Things can be hard to get through just because they turn into a new typing. But especially the ghost issue. I mean, a big reason we won that game is my opponent... I'm gonna be honest, my opponent did kind of choke in that matchup. They should have always fire moved with Chandelure, because I have to SD with my Luke to do much of anything. So you fire move with Shandy there. 1, because it's still going to do a million to a Lucario anyway. But 2, if I'm going Luke versus your Chandelure, it does mean that I'm Terra normal, right? Maybe they thought it'd be Terra Dark or something, and so they still Shadow Ball. I don't know, maybe they were Fire Blast instead of Flamethrower? And so they didn't want to risk a miss, so they went for Shadow Ball thinking it was damage. But, Ghosts were constantly an issue. The team has no resist other than Terraing a Lucario or Toxtricity, of course, which that's kind of easy to play. I mean, you saw in the game with the Golurk, dude. He literally was able to EQ me. I went Luke being like, okay, if he's bad, then I can SD up and maybe do something, and it doesn't matter because, you know, and he's like, okay, I'm EQ. So that's the kind of thing we're talking about here, where there wasn't a lot of room for error. Even the last game, if the Chandelure fire moved me instead, I probably lost. And then also, I felt like I was playing 4v6 quite a bit. The Toxtricity, it actually did do pretty well most games. There was, like, the Gligar DNC team. That game where Toxtricity was just kind of worthless because it couldn't do enough damage to Diancie to actually get me through it. And also because it's so frail, it was always hard to find a turn to shift gear so that it could actually be faster. I'm not even convinced, by the way. Now, again, he Terra'd the Tauros, but I think if that Tauros didn't Terra, and he saved his Terra for something else, like Lucario, I think it would have just E-Speed swept me anyway. You know, there's no counterplay to E-Speeding Lucario, other than winning a speed tie with your own Luke. Because Screamtail, I don't think will beat it. It probably should beat it, because you're not weak to any of the moves. But, I don't know, how much are you doing back with Drain Punch? My bad for hitting my mic there. But how much are you doing back with Drain Punch? I'm not sure that it's actually much at all. So yeah. And yeah, it was still a fun video. We got to show off some really funny sets. We got an incredible Executor game. And I'll take this as, since we're so far into the video, I mean, at this point, if you're still watching, shoutouts to you. You get a little extra content. He's just talking about my opinion on Lucario after the video. I mean, it feels like it's just a balanced Pokemon. That might change. My perspective could change, because I mean, TERA normal SDE speed is certainly, it's basically the Scyther set of old, except even stronger. Because, you know, E-Speed's a stronger move. I guess the differences are, of course, it doesn't have the same speed. So if you're not going for your extreme speed, there is that big issue. And then, of course, any ghost type with the Culber Berry works as a check. Maybe not a great check. Like, I'm not sure Chandelure lives a hit at +2, for example. I give him Crunch. Chandelure, they were use specs, we'll do Culber Berry. Then +2. I could have just done this without the boost. But yeah, you see, Chandelure lives a Crunch pretty easily, still at +2. Mismagius probably would live at 1 if it lives at all. But even like Basculegion, Scarf Basculegion always keeps this mod in check. One-shots you back very easily with Wave Crash. You got some like Palisand, which you're just not breaking through too easily anyway. Golurk isn't very common. I also don't think it would run Culber, but I guess the same idea would apply there. I don't know. I think Lucario should end up being a fine addition. It'll be one of the better sweepers of the tier, for sure, if we keep it around. Like, that's no debate in my mind at all. But I compared to, like, Pawmot. When I was using Pawmot, at the very least, I felt like a lot of games, I had a Pawmot, and I said to myself, okay, I can win this just through breaking their team. Even if it was still hard to get Pawmot to do stuff because of, you know, issues with the fragility of the mon, it does end up being kind of difficult to sweep teams when, or not sweep teams, but wall break when you're so fragile. Luca's the same issue, but you're having to set up. Like, 70-70-70 bulk is ass. And then disregard the team, it's okay. 70-70-60 bulk isn't much worse. Like, keep that in mind. It's not much worse at all. But you gain the benefit of not needing to boost to still do all that damage. And Pawmot, I think, is also just stronger. What was my damage? I get ignored the set. It's not important. Yeah, 115. Luke's 110. And you could have Iron Fist on top of that. And you're spamming a move just as strong. Or you're not spamming because double shock moment. I was thinking you'd do TERA Electric anyway. But you're spamming a move that's also as strong. Right here. And then you have an alternative that doesn't drop your defenses if you want to use it. So, I think Pawmot's kind of clearly better than Lucario, and I would consider a Pawmot ban vote. But, all that to say, man. Fun team. Hope y'all enjoyed. I'll catch you later. Peace.